Good evening. Welcome to the Howling Madness.
Sorry, couldn't resist. Anyway, on to today's video. So today's video, we're going to be covering a lot, actually. So I'm going to be calling out some of my haters. We're going to talk about this YouTuber named Taylor Manmade, or whoever he is. Um, we're gonna roast some people we know very well, and I'm going to show you some exciting news. Just hit a new PR on my bench, 225 for 10 reps. So as I predicted a few months ago, if you're able to do 225 for 10, that should equate to a max in the 300 to 315 range. So I should be getting that very soon. I'm going to try to get a video when I do that. The problem is that, when I go to the gym, I'll ask a random person to spot me, and sometimes they don't, want to be in the video, which is fine. I respect that. But that does bring a challenge with that. But yeah, I'm not asking you to believe anything until I do it. So for now, my max is still 290. I'm not going to claim otherwise until I hit it. But I will have a video today of the 225 for 10 reps. New PR. But yeah, why don't we get into today's video? And yeah, let's go. So there's this YouTuber. His name is like Taylor Made Man or Taylor Man Made, and he's just been talking an awful lot of shit recently. Talking about how I'm a soy boy, this and that. So naturally, he should be a pretty strong dude. He should be a pretty strong dude, right? So anyway, why don't we take a look at him and evaluate him a little bit, and let's just see if he's a picture of masculinity. Why don't we? All right. So here we have, Taylor Made Man here. It looks like he's going to bench 225, and he says he only gets 9 reps in. He had a bad day. Yeah, okay. Because, well, I would like to see him get more than 9. Let's see. 2, 3, 4. He's starting to struggle around 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and gives up. Look at that. Anyway, so let's just see, right? And this guy, he's posting his PRs. He talks about his he ran a 6K in 48 minutes, which actually it's not a terrible time, but I'll tell you, I'm not a long distance runner. But I have run like a 1750 something 5K back in the day. 454 a mile, 12-second 100 meter. I like so he's not entirely full of crap. Like, yeah, could I run a marathon right now? No, but we're gonna get into that, right? We're gonna get into that. Here, check this out, guys. See how Homeboy stacks up against my bench at the same weight. There you go, Taylor Man-Made. I'll admit on the 10th rep, my form did start going a little bit, but I did lock it all the way out. And, I went for it because, I'm not scared. And the crazy part is, I posted a video last week. My PR at that rate was, at that weight was only 7 reps. So, thanks, Taylor. I just had to, I woke up today. I was like, you know what? Like, definitely stronger than this dude. So, go to the gym and got my 10, and improved by 3 reps in a week. I mean, I improved really quickly. Let's be honest here. But that'll always be the difference between you and me, Taylor, is that I'll always just go that extra mile. I'll always get that 10th rep where you'll always choke. You won't be able to get it. That's just the difference there. And you call me soy, and then I'm putting up more reps than you at the same weight, and I'm out of shape is the crazy part. Okay, like I'm fat as hell, man. So if I'm soy, you should really be ashamed of yourself that you're weaker than me. I'm probably quicker than you too, honestly. Like you were talking about your 48-minute, 6K. And I made an interesting little bet with Taylor that, of course, he's not going to take, and I'll show you why in a minute. Because again, like, being out of shape, right? Like that's something that's like 745 per mile, which like again, like yeah, like I'm out of shape. Okay, I'm not running a 454 anymore, obviously, but could I go if I trained for like 2 months, would I be able to go sub 6? Probably. Would I be able to keep up like a 745? Yeah. And you actually do have a point, like as far as me filming it goes, because a track is a flat course. I don't know how I would film it in a course with hills. I actually do have a course near me that's one of the tougher courses in the country for a 5K. I could probably run that twice. Actually, there's a huge hill in the middle of it, so if I did it on there, man, like then there'd really just be no excuse. But I'm going to show you something interesting. So I bet him, I'm like, hey, if I beat your PR, right? Looking as soy and out of shape as I am, would you delete your channel? And honestly, you should see, at the rate that I improve in strength, I'll improve pretty fast in running. Okay, I was no slouch back in the day. I'm coming off a hamstring injury right now. But just a couple of weeks ago, I was running a mile or two, probably like 3 4 times a week, because I have lost 10 pounds since August. That's the other thing too. Taylor weighs a little more than me. I think he said he was like 201, and I was 202 back in August. As of today, I'm 191. So think about that. I actually did more reps on bench than you with a higher body fat percentage, being 10 pounds less than you. Like that's pretty sad, man. Like, so again, if I'm soy, what does that make you? Um, but anyway, yeah, he wouldn't take the bet. And then he went on to say that I'm obsessed with him. But let me show you all something that was very interesting. So as soon as I posited that challenge, he of course made a response video because he's an insecure little coward, and talking about how he doesn't think I can run that time. And but even if I did, he wouldn't delete his channel. So then immediately within that hour, every video of me lifting and doing push-ups and stuff was watched by one person, and I think we all know who that was. So I think the reason he wouldn't take that bet is because he sees how quickly like I can improve again. Like the only reason that I can't run that time at this very moment is because I got out of shape. But like if I think if I trained for like 3 weeks, honestly, like that would be I'd be able to do that. That's really not a 48-minute 6K. That's really not that impressive of a time. Okay, like I'm pretty sure like out of shape right now, I could run like a 24-minute 5K. Okay, like that's not a good time, obviously, but I could run one, if I had to. And that's again completely out of shape, like not training for that type of thing. But if I actually like put in like 3 weeks versus of a decent amount of mileage, do a little speed work, yeah, I'd hit that in 3 weeks. And this is this guy's PR. This is his PR. And then he's talking about like, oh well, like you were talking about how good, homie. I just did more reps than you at the same weight right now. I'm talking about right now. I'm stronger than you right now, homie. Like that's just a fact. So you're gonna have to work harder. Let's see a video. Let's see you put up the 10 next time, okay? And then he's gonna be crying about it when I hit 12 reps on 225, and then eventually 15. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, dude, like come on, like clearly, like I'm a better athlete than you, and like you're jelly, and that's why you're out here talking all this shit. So anyway, I'll posit the challenge again. That's if I can break your PR in a 6K, you delete your channel. And hey, I'd stake my channel. Okay, if you know what, I'd challenge too. So we all know about Hormaxer, right? Like he's a funny dude, but honestly, you should only watch him for entertainment purposes. And I'll get to that next. The day Hormaxer puts up 350 on the bench, then I will delete my channel. Okay, that's a public challenge to you. I'd stake my channel on it. He's not going to. I really don't think he will. But again, if he puts up 350, I will delete my channel. And you heard it, and you heard that right here. So, yeah, but obviously, like Taylor was having the reason he couldn't commit to that is because he probably watched my videos and was having second thoughts because that would be pretty humiliating for him to call me soy and putting in all the training that he does to have me come and break that in a matter of weeks. But yeah, he's obviously not going to take that bet. So anyway, no point in even dwelling on that any longer. So guys, my point being is here, like like Hormaxer, he's a funny dude, but like please don't take things that he has to say seriously. I think what it is with these guys is that like when you can afford to be blue pilled and live that kind of lifestyle, for some reason people are mad and hate on you for that. I don't know why. Like, like again, isn't the whole point to like make men happy? And if I'm, happy and you gotta hate on me, like that kind of shows you what the manosphere is really all about, right? It's actually about tearing down other men, which is really bad. Or at least a lot of content creators anyway. Which reminds me that I heard that MGTOW dictionary was popping off again. He went on a whole little like tirade about me and a couple of other guys the other night talking about like how I'm mentally ill because like I'm still here, like homie, I'm gonna keep punching you against the ropes until you drop. Okay, like that's how I roll. Like it's not over at the bell. I'm not getting the decision. I'm getting the knockout. And as long as you're talking shit, I'm gonna keep punching. Okay, I'm gonna put you against the ropes and keep punching, and I'm gonna punch until you drop. You got that? I'll tell you what mental illness is. Mental illness is making a 6, 7, 8 hour stream about the same topics. Okay. I think they posted like a stream the other day that was titled like Attraction's Not a Choice. Don't quote me on this, but I swear they've actually used that exact same title before, probably on one of the deleted streams. Because again, it's the same shit rehashed every time, guys. I don't know how people can be this gullible. I really don't. I mean, like, I guess they're just here because, like, these people are clearly trolls and, like, they're here for entertainment. But, like, it's honestly very sad. Like, it's again, they're out here calling people mentally ill. They're like those people, like, if you were to walk into, like, an asylum, it's very sad that they're calling everybody around them crazy. And it's like, everybody can kind of see who's crazy. So, again, I mean, again, like, they don't have proof of anything that they claim, right? Like at least, here guys, everything that I'm claiming, right? I'm going to show you, videos, pictures, proof of all of it. Cause again, on the internet, you shouldn't believe anything without substantial proof because there are a lot of LARPers out there. So if somebody claims that they can do something and don't have any evidence, I'd be very skeptical, and especially somebody who won't even show their own face, and is claiming that they're very good looking. I'd really have to question that one. And then of course they're gonna turn that around and start saying that I'm Taylor Man-Made seems to somehow for some reason he thinks that I'm sus. Which it's like, dude, again, you seem to enjoy talking about a lot of sus topics. So again, like, if you're sus, just be yourself, right? I'm comfortable with myself. So if I were, you'd be the first to know. But anyway, that seems to be the main argument, right? When you critique these guys, is they immediately go to that you're say late in the loafers. But again, it's a very weak argument that just avoids the actual arguments that these. What have I told you guys that it's always the weakest men who have problems with modern society? They feel that they've been cheated, and it's a fault. It is the fault of their own weakness. It's kind of a good analogy actually between Taylor and myself, because like I don't give up on that 10th rep. He does. I don't blame everything around me. I make do, right? I find a way to get better. I found a way to improve 3 reps in 1 week because I had to shut this little shit talker up. So anyway, in all seriousness, Hormaxer, he's a funny dude, but you shouldn't actually look up to him or take anything he has to say seriously, especially on the topic of steroids. Okay, like you can get those same results, well, okay, not the same result. Okay, I wouldn't say that. Like obviously, like you will get results a lot faster, and you will break plateaus if you're using gear. However, there will also be horrendous side effects, down the road. And again, I don't tell him how to live his life. I'm sure he's perfectly cognizant of all these side effects. But really, honestly, if you want to make gains, this is all you need right here. Just a protein shake. I drink one maybe 3 times a week if I've had a good workout. You know, I'll mix up the drink and have that extra 25 grams of protein because the goal, if you want to build muscle, you need 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So I need about 190 something grams of protein per day. Sometimes that helps me get there. But anyway, yeah, I guess that's really it for this video. I mean, I think I've addressed the haters, and that tells me I'm doing something right. The fact that I have all these haters, because again, like if nobody cared, they just let it go. But instead, they're out here making whole response videos and stuff. So it's wild. But I'm gonna keep rattling some cages. Again, like if when people are talking shit, you best believe, I'm gonna defend myself. And the funny part is, again, it's always coming from like these like really weak dudes who they're again, at least they think that they're like these like macho masculine dudes. Like I don't know, like you got Hormaxer talking about being all androcentric. Like I'll tell you straight up, I don't want to be androcentric. Okay, I'm Jay centric. I live for me, my wife, my friends, my family. That's what I'm about. But again, I guess people are just gonna hate on that. I guess sometimes it's a jealousy thing. Like they don't want you to be doing well. So whatever. Let them hate. That's what I say. But yeah, I'm happy to come on and mog them at the stuff that they think they're good at. So anyway, that's today's video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.